Hey everybody, welcome to Talk Daily. Today we're going to be talking about an article comes to us from Motor Trend and written by Aaron Gold. I'll have a link to this article in the description below of this video. Anyways, it goes on comparing the 2022 Toyota Tundra versus the 2021 Ford F-150. And I'll just basically get to the meat and the potato of this article. It's a very long article and it's very well written and has a lot of data and whatnot. So let's just get to the meat and the potatoes. And long story short, they're saying the Toyota Tundra Limited gets the second place because the pros, it has a powerful twin turbo engine that comes standard and a durable composite bed and a comfortable back seat. The cons is a bumpy ride with a TRD package, half-baked trailer backing system, and a giant screen not used for its best advantage. And remember when people compare things, it's kind of it's not quantitative like numbers, right? 7 versus 8 versus 6. There's a lot of opinion. So with all due respect, I disagree with this, but hey, it is what it is because, and I'll explain to you why. First, the bumpy ride with the TRD package. Why do you have the TRD package? It's with Toyota Racing Development. It's not really designed for comfort. It's more designed for people who want that badge on their car, wants to go in a desert. Or again, it's it comes with a packaging. Yeah, the valving could be better for sure. That's I'm pretty sure that's something that we'll work on. A half-baked trailer backing system. I don't think the Tundra is that's their strength. Period. To me, the Tundra is not an industrial machine like the F-150 is. The giant center screen not used for its best advantage. I'll show you a picture of that right here. So this is the F-150, and you could look at F-150 in comparison, and here's the Toyota. And they're complaining about the screen not being... I don't know, to me, the Toyota just really sells that image of like the truck, you know, when a little kid, you play with that little truck, and I think that's what the vibe of that machine is. As far as the infotainment system, I don't have issues with it. I personally not a big fan of it because it's really distracting, okay? I mean, if I look at this picture, the first thing my eyes goes on into that big screen, but that's just modern vehicle the way it is right now. If you don't have this, you are yesterday's news. So let me know if you think it's not put together well. I mean, they're saying that you could have more information here. I'm not sure what else you want to have. I don't even need any of these things, to be honest with you. I personally don't need that at all. I'd rather have a little opening I can put stuff in it. I don't need to have my phone. So anyways, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think, if you agree with them or not. But anyway, going back to the article, they go first place, the F-150, because of it's more comfortable. Not exactly thrilling to drive. I'm not sure. I mean, comfort. Again, the Toyota, you had a TRD. Don't take the TRD and then we can compare it. And remember, this is 21. The other one is 22. So, I'm not sure. Broad choice of powertrain and axle ratio. Absolutely. That what makes the F-150 such an amazing truck. You can get it customized to whatever you want. You could use it for a fleet of trucks for construction site. F-150 is very industrial machine. So for that purpose, 100%, yeah. And high payload and towing capacity, Ford engineers know what they're doing when they made the F-150. So I don't think the Toyota ever going to win when you compare it to that level. What a truck, like to be used as a truck, as, you know, loading dirt and rocks and sand and just using it at that level. Not saying the Toyota you can't. I'm just saying F-150 just edges at that. The cons, uncomfortable back seat. I don't know what's so complaining about the back seat, but I guess the Toyota has a more comfortable back seat than the F-150. Comfortable in what extent? I don't know. More cushion. Rough shifting transmission, that's an issue. That's an issue for the Ford. So that's why I'm not sure you put it. How can you put that car first and it has a rough shifting transmission? That should not be it. A cloth seat and incandescent bulbs in a $60,000 truck. You don't have LED light bulbs and you have cloth seat. I see the argument as far as cloth seat. Maybe you should have the option of having leather. Some people like leather. Whatever suits you. I personally don't like leather. Cloth is fine by me, especially when the truck is hot. But hey, you know, to each their own. So because to me the transmission, two things. The reason I think the F-150 is, I think both of them are amazing, but maybe one will edge up a little bit, which I think the Toyota would be, because first, the rough shifting transmission is a no-no. It's probably a software thing that Ford probably will take care of for sure. And the second, well, we're not talking about the resale value. I mean, we all, I mean, at least here in Southern California Toyota trucks hold their value. And I know that nationwide, Toyota trucks do hold their value very, very well. Not saying the F-150 doesn't, but Toyota holds its value quite well. That should be a point of con, because, you know, it should be, a pro point. Because if you're looking at keeping that truck for 3-4 years, 5 lease, the lease is over, you return it, you should get a decent amount of money for a Toyota truck. As a comparison to other trucks. Not saying F-150 doesn't, okay? But it should edge out the F-150 a little bit in that value. And that wasn't mentioned here. And because of that, and because it doesn't have the rough shifting transmission, I don't disagree with the article the way it's put. And second is, I talk about the powerful twin turbo engine that comes standard. They both are have the same engine. I don't know. I mean, they give you the numbers right in front of you. Okay, they both have the same output of horsepower. The only difference that, well, I mean, both have the same. The Toyota is a little bit less. Okay, it's a little bit less, but it's not enough for me to consider it to be weaker. It's just where the RPM, where the horsepower comes in. I don't have the dyno graph, but it shows you that the horsepower comes in at 5,200 RPM, where the Ford comes at 6,000 RPM. Not the end of the world. The torque, though, comes in way earlier in the Toyota. But again, this has to do with, okay, there's reasons for that, but it's not more powerful. It just feels more powerful. The red line, the Ford red line, is higher than the Toyota. The Ford has a bigger fuel tank. The Ford has a lot of positive things going on for it. Okay, if you look at these numbers, they're very, very similar, everything, but then the Ford is just a little bit lighter. Like the weight of the Ford, look, 5,345 pounds, where the Toyota is 5,820 pounds. So the Ford is a little bit lighter. That's a big weight. You should be able to notice that difference. Okay, you should know 500 pounds. You should feel a 500 pounds difference. Okay, in weight of a vehicle. Second, the fuel capacity, payload, towing. Again, Ford wins on the towing because this is what they do at 13,900 pounds towing compared to 11,120 pounds. Both are very astonishing numbers, but the Ford does more. Okay, you look at the numbers, just a little bit more on the Ford, little bit more, little bit quicker. Okay, 0 to 60, 5.3 compared to 6.2. That's why when he said, I see how the Ford is forward, is winning. But anyway, the fuel capacity, 36 compared to 32. So the Ford gives you a range of 720 miles, where the Toyota gives you 612. So all in all, you look at which one is a better utilitarian truck. I want to use a truck, the Ford. But which one is a toy that people like, and because they like, and now it's just an emotional thing you want to keep and want to keep the value, is the Toyota Tundra. That's why the interior, the way it looks, some people like it. Some people just love the Toyota truck, and some people love the Ford truck. So anyways, let me know, are you a Ford or a Toyota, or neither? Maybe you don't like both, or maybe you had both and you don't like them, or do you have both and you love them? Let us know in the comments below. I personally been in F-150, I've been in a Tundra, and the boat right well. I don't have any complaints about them. The fuel mile per gallon is fairly weak. You're getting like 18 or something. If you put your foot down, you're getting something like 12. You could literally reduce it to 8 if you're flooring it constantly. Okay, these engines are thirsty. So anyways, do let me know what you think in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching, and be safe out there wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.